any support, and some people don't put it on the pole enough, so then you can slip through like that. You really want to find a good balance of putting your arm, the hand on the pole, and then really finding a good place. It is a little diagonal, but not too far, enough where you can just rest your elbow on the pole so you have that grip. How are we doing, B?
Looking good. The Twitch stream crashed.
Oh.
So I just turned it back on. Hopefully that'll stay for a little while.
Okay. Well, and you want to make sure you do it on the other side as well. Practice both sides, but we will get to that. Anything else that you're seeing, B?
No, not really.
Great. So when you are ready, I'll have you come back over here and we can try to practice this grip.
Let's do it.
Got enough water? You can bring your water over here too if you want.
That's true. It's almost empty.
Okay. So I will show you once again really quick what I want you to do. You're going to be facing the pole, and I'll have you observe first. Okay. You're going to face the pole. The hand that is going to be the elbow on the pole, you're going to put that hand right in front of your face, kind of, and then push your elbow into the pole like this, not too far this way, not too far this way. You really want to find that secure place here. Your other arm is just going to be up high, and then what you're going to do is swing your leg out and just try to practice on this grip, and then you're going to do it on the other side as well. Okay.
Let's see. Let me grip up again.
Grip up. Good idea. Yes. And then you can also like push away from the pole from here with your elbow. If you want to experiment with that, that's fine. But you don't have to if you don't feel confident in that enough yet.
Okay. So like face level.
Yeah, you can even go a little lower, maybe like nose level.
Okay.
Does that feel pretty good?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then just.
Yep. That's great. And make sure you're pointing your toes. Beautiful. Do you really feel that push with your elbow?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you do have to build strength for this as well. So if you can't do it right away, that's all right. But B is very strong, and we've worked a little bit with this before. So B, your elbow is a little too far off the pole there. So you might want to bring it in. It's a little awkward, but you will understand the more you use this grip. That's beautiful.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Difficult.
Yes, this is difficult. This is a move that I personally found early on that I really liked, but not everyone feels the same way. Some people find a lot of comfort in different moves, so what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the other people, so it's okay if this doesn't work for you. Then we're going to keep practicing this one. We're going to try a few different spins.
Sure.
So we're going to do the half bracket. I'm going to call it a half bracket now. That's not really what it's called, but so we're going to call it the elbow grip, and then you're going to swing around and do a fire person spin. So this way you can push yourself away from the pole, and your legs are less likely to be thighs gripping the pole, and your knees can really grip the pole. And you want to make sure you do that on both sides. As such, really bring your legs up and squeeze. All right.
Okay. And then I'm spinning this way.
Yes, and you want to make sure, yes, you're starting on your toes. That's good. You can even go on your tippy toes a little bit more to really already engage that leg. And then, yes, you swing your leg very gently because remember, this is a spin pole and you don't want to go too fast. So just gently move in that direction. Put that front leg on front and front. The other leg in back. Beautiful. And if you can just kind of push away from the pole so your knees, it's okay, this requires a lot of strength. And you've also been pole dancing already today. You might need a little bit longer of a break. But yes, that's the gist of it. You just want to make sure the goal eventually is to get your knees to be grabbing the pole instead of your thighs.
Okay.
Beautiful. Yes. Yes, yes, that's great. That's very good. And great landing, landed on your toes. Very good. Give it up for me in the chat. Amazing. And you tried both sides?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Great, great. And some practice, if you're at home and you're kind of like, I can't really get off the ground yet in this position, what you can do is hold here and then pull yourself up like so. All right. So we have some visitors. That's okay.
Sorry, these are the landlords. They outrank me, but we're just giving a quick peek. Yeah.
Welcome. The landlords are here.
about the pole, wondering why it's not falling.
Oh, okay. We always get questions about the pole, and that's completely understandable. This pole is what's called a podium pole. And a podium pole means that there's a stage. This is the stage here. And then the pole just comes out of it, and it doesn't have a top. There's nothing touching the top. The pole is not fixed to the ceiling or anything. It's just freestanding. And basically the base is heavy enough to hold the pole up. So I hope that answers your questions. Was that basically what they were?
Yeah, and people asking about your voice too.
Oh yeah. I don't actually talk like that. Hey, sexies, this is my real voice. But I talk in the higher register for a reason. We talk about that a lot. But basically, and I have videos on it too if you want me to go into more depth. But basically, I talk in this higher register because it makes me more positive, and it makes me just kind of escape from my everyday life. So when I come talk to you guys, I am in a better mood, and I like leave everything else aside so I can be present in the moment with you all. So, yeah. B, what's your real voice?
This is my real voice. I don't do a voice, I'm sorry.
And if you want to hear me do more of my normal voice, you can watch us on our Twitch stream. So we also do video game live streaming on Twitch and YouTube at Pull for Dummies. So yeah, and we should be doing that later tonight. We're playing Room World. Woo! Room World! We haven't slept in days.
Yeah.
We've been streaming. We've been
All we
making
do
content.
is stream and film videos.
And then working our full-time jobs as well. So anyway, so how's your strength doing? Do you want to do some maybe more basic stuff?
Sure.
Is that too strenuous for you?
Just the stuff where I'm not using my legs is a little bit more difficult because my legs are like the strongest part, but I'm doing okay. I'm only getting a little tired.
This is an exhausting sport, especially for beginners when you're still building the strength.
Yeah.
So listening to your body is really important. Obviously, you can push yourself a little bit, but please listen to your body because that will prevent future injuries down the line. Okay, so B, what I'm going to do, let's see. Have we worked on inverts at all? Okay, so we just released an invert video, so I feel like it's time we can actually condition for that.
Okay.
I did release this video today, so if you want to check out our YouTube or TikTok, it's uploaded. It'll be on our Instagram later, but at Pull for Dummies, obviously. But we're going to start conditioning for our arm strength. In order for us to go upside down, going upside down looks like this. I didn't want to kick you.
Oh, yeah.
These shoes are killer,
Yes.
so I want to make sure. Yeah, wait, we need to what?
So I said we need to put something in them.
Oh yeah, so we also will be putting things in our shoes. Whatever, yeah. We'll do that another time. If you watch our videos, you know what we mean. We put things in the shoes and you can request stuff, and we're going to be doing that after this, which will be fun.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're doing right now. We get sidetracked a lot. So anyway, in order to do an invert, you want to make sure your arms are strong enough, and I know you want to work on leg stuff, but you need to work on arm stuff. That's too bad, that's right. So what you're going to do is leg really quick. That was amazing. You're very strong. Yes, get more grip. And then I want to keep encouraging you to point those toes.
Oh, yeah.
When you point your toes, it's really important. Not only is it beautiful, but it also engages the muscles in your legs so your body is ready to perform the moves that it needs to do. Great, getting more grip. And then for those of you at home who's like, oh wow, well this is really easy, you can also just bring your legs up in front of you, like such. Or you can open up your legs, like such. And then the higher, or like the longer you hold it up, the harder it is, obviously. So you can also hold those moves there. So, B's gonna try again. Oh, you're doing the other side. Great. So make sure that hand is what's next to your head. Yeah, you always want to place your inside arm first for this move, your booty cheek. Yes, that's amazing. And then make sure that other arm is going to be right next to that hand. Yes. So there we go. Booty cheek is on the pole. Make sure you're on your toes. And then point those toes as you lift them up. Beautiful. Yes. And take your time. If you need a breather in between, that's totally fine. And you're coming down with good control. That's good. There we go. Beautiful. Give it up for me in the chat. That's amazing. Very beautiful. How are you feeling?
Tired already.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we keep doing this, you're going to have enough strength to continue moving forward. So again, for those of you at home who's been working towards pole dancing goals, it's okay if you haven't gotten it yet. Your body just needs to grow accustomed to the strength that you need to be building, the muscles that need to be used. So don't be discouraged. Yeah, awesome.
Cool.
So if you're tired, do you want to, what time is it? We have like 15 more minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
I can do like a quick little dance for y'all.
Sure.
Great. So, open grip. I'm liking to do some open stuff. And this is good strength building too. Just using your body on the pole while hanging on and just moving around however you feel like will give you a good idea of what kind of strength your body has. Like this. And I want to be able to do a lot more stuff too, but I'm not quite strong enough for that stuff. But this is what I've been working on, and as you can see, I've improved a lot. I started with no muscles at all, so this is really cool that I'm able to do these things now. I still have goals, but I know that I need to work towards them in order to achieve them.
So we have one question on YouTube. Ashley's asking, what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Oh, well, that is a good question. So basically, I started my YouTube channel because I started a TikTok account first. I got drunk one night, which I don't recommend for anyone at home, but I got drunk one day and I decided to make some pole dancing content. People loved it. I made some tutorials. And so from there, since it kind of blew up on TikTok, I was like, okay, well, I should probably post these on YouTube too. And it blew up on YouTube too, so that's why we're making content. We kind of fell into it, but we've always kind of wanted to be content creators. We just didn't know how, so now we do. B, do you have any input from that? Why do you want to be part of our YouTube channel?
I just like filming stuff. I like editing videos. I like being part of a good community, and just being more behind the scenes. And I'm saying that as I'm behind the cameras right now.
B likes to be behind the camera too. In fact, a lot of our content is filmed by B, so even though you don't see B in front of the camera, they're probably behind it. So, yeah. Thank you for your questions.
Some people are asking about doing inversions and doing the helicopter from our video. Like, how do we do that?
Oh! Okay. So, inverts. So obviously we talked a bit about conditioning for inverts, and then you can, once you feel confident enough, you can eventually go upside down like this. But you can't do the moves in the helicopter video without knowing that first. So basically, you have to learn how to do an invert on the ground first, and then you have to learn how to do it in the air. So you have to be able to climb
people saying pole dancing seems fun. A lot of people are talking about how pole is an official sport now.
Yes, it is. It's going to be in the Olympics. It's a beautiful sport. I definitely recommend, if you're interested, try it. It's for all body types, all genders, all ages. Yes, even kids can pole dance. Yes, even older people can pole dance. Some people start pole dancing in their 50s, 60s, 70s. So if you're older and you want to start pole dancing, you can. A lot of people try to say that it's not okay for kids to pole dance because there is an erotic nature to the history of pole dance, but there are different types of pole dancing, and the pole dancing that I do is not erotic, and the kind that kids do is not erotic. That's more pole sport or pole dancing as an art form. So yeah, do we have any other comments?
Yeah, Laura said that they came here from TikTok and they absolutely adore your videos.
Aww.
You and your partner, I think, are cute together. I came by you during Pride Month. What made you start pole dancing? Did you start out in regular dance and progress to the pole, or did you start out on the pole itself?
What's their name?
That is Laura in YouTube chat.
Oh, hey, Sexy. Hi, Laura. Thank you so much for your question and for your lovely comments. I really appreciate it. I just want to let everyone know that B is my partner, as in, like, not life partner. Well, we are life partners, but not romantically. We are soulmates, but it's not romantic. We are just friends. And Hayden, who is our third party of pole dancing, he is also a partner in crime, only not a romantic partner. So thank you so much for saying that and allowing me to clarify. And the question was, how did we start pole dancing?
Yeah, what brought you to pole dancing in particular? Did you start off a regular dancer and then move on to the pole, or did you want to start on the pole by itself?
Okay, thank you so much. So basically, I was not physically active at all. I did not do any physical activity, and I won free pole dancing classes at a boylesque show. So it was all male burlesque dancers. It was really cute. And so I won 6 free classes. I fell in love, and it was like really awesome because I fell in love with my body again, and I got strong and things like that. And also I got to finally find something that I could do physically active, be physically active, but not feel like I'm working out, because I don't like working out. So yeah, and B started pole dancing because I made them. Did you want to add to that? That was kind of a joke.
Yeah, no, I got really into pole dancing obviously because I started visiting you, and you got a pole up in your house, and we just did some for fun. We did, there was one night where, I don't know if everybody in the chat has seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, but there was one time where we were watching Rocky Horror Picture Show on a projector, and then we had the pole up, and we were singing and dancing along to the movie, but also pole dancing, and that was probably one of my first experiences. So I've just been getting more and more into it, and having a pole dancing studio definitely helps. So being a part of a pole dancing studio, yeah.
Definitely,
It's
that's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm not a dancer. I'm a software developer.
You are now, you're a dancer now, baby. So yeah, and anyone can pole dance, and even if you just want to do it for funsies, not for anything else,
Yeah.
that's fine too. Do we have any last minute questions? Because we might wrap up and see you again later.
Yeah, there were some people asking how young you can be.
You can be very young. Like pole dancing doesn't have an age limit. Studios do though, so like you have to just find pole dancing classes for kids or learn online. Learning online is risky though because you could be doing things wrong that might not hurt in the moment, but it could have long-term effects on your body. So you want to learn in person if you can, especially kids. But yes, there's no age limit. I've seen kids of like pole dancers and stuff start as young as like 2, even younger. I feel like so. Yeah.
Yeah. Just people saying, hey, wow, amazing strength you have.
Thank you.
First time I've ever been, Laura said, first time I've ever been mentioned in a live stream, super fangirling.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, thank you.
We like talking to you guys. What were you gonna say,
Yeah, I think that's pretty pretty much it. Laura said such an original, or such an awesome answer, such an original background for why you choose that style of dance.
Aw,